Today's Screencastify is going to talk about shared with me in your Google Drive. In Google Drive, on the left-hand side, underneath where it says My Drive, it says shared with me. Shared with me is simply where any document or file goes that has been shared with you from an outside source. Shared with me is not organized in any particular way other than chronological order. So items that have come in earlier this week will be first, then it goes to earlier this month, and then it says older. You can't really organize within shared with me. Once you're in shared with me, if you want to add something to your drive, you simply hover over it and right click. Once you right click, scroll down to where it says add to my drive. If you click add to my drive, up will pop your drive window, and you can add it to the drive or you can add it to a folder within your drive. This one I'm just going to put into my drive, so it'll make its own folder or its own piece of paper in there. I'm going to click move, and that has now been moved into my drive. Notice it's still in shared with me. It's in both places at this point. If I have an item that I think I added to my drive, but I'm not sure, I can hover over it. For instance, this middle school schedule. I can right click it. And notice that this time it doesn't say add to drive. This time it says locate. What that means is I can click this and it will locate it within my drive. It actually pops it up and shows me exactly where it is. And if I look up at the top, it shows that it's just in my drive. It's not in a particular file, and it's right there. Shared with me is an area to find items that have been shared with you. It is not an area where you should be organizing your files and keeping them for daily use. If you have files that you need to use daily or weekly, I strongly suggest you put them in your drive. That is a better place for them because it'll be easily organized. If you need to search shared with me because you know something has been shared with you in the past, but you can't find it, simply go up to the top, click into the toolbar, and type in what it is that you want to see is shared with you. So for instance, if I want to check agendas, I've got a lot of agendas. So maybe I want to check my conference day agenda. That has been shared with me. In there, I can find it. But if you look back, this one down here is a faculty meeting from 2014. So these go very back in the past. So I really don't suggest that you keep things in here. Again, if you want them, move them to your drive and keep them there. So I hope this helps. I've noticed a lot of people are using shared with me to keep their files and hold them and search for them. Again, it's really not a good idea to do that. Anything that you want to keep, simply make into a folder or add it just into your drive as a sheet of paper, and it'll be much easier for you to organize and find. I hope this helps.